Hi everyone, it's Pat Michaud here, and I'm back with a business building tip for you. And the tip today really is coming from more of a holistic approach, more of a healthy, strategic approach, if you will. People often ask me when I'm on the road for business, which happens a lot, and I'm heading out again shortly for a month on the road, and I'm often asked, how do I stay focused on my goals? How do I stay committed? What are some of the tips and the secret strategies around all of that? So I'm here with a real quick 3-pointer for you. Heading out on the road, one thing I learned years ago from my good friend and I call her my health mentors, if you will, was to lay out your suitcase, and the very first thing to go in your suitcase is that which supports your health goals. So Kate told me that, Kate Ashton, thank you. She told me that years ago, that these things need to go in your suitcase first. They're big, they're bulky. And so when you leave it to the end, you may feel that there's no room. They go in first. Now, part B to that one, because again, my focus this year is on health, wealth, and happiness. And health is a top priority. So traveling these days can be strenuous. I'm not going to say it's hard. It's strenuous. You just need to stay calm, stay cool, collected, be prepared. And so I am prepared. I put my running shoes in. But here is one of my other secret tools, one of my weapons here. I call it a weapon. It's my jump rope. Because again, when you get up in a hotel in the morning, sometimes you're just not moving fast enough to get down to the hotel gym. And maybe there is no gym. So I always have my jump rope with me, and my trainer also taught me some exercises I can do right in my hotel room. You can do lunges, you can do planks, all kinds of those fun things. So number one tip is the support stuff goes in the suitcase first. The second tip, now this again is around my health because it keeps my energy up, it keeps my focus clear, it helps me sleep well. And when you're running from airport to airport or from airplane to airplane and the connections are tight, I am not one to stop and buy any crappy food in the airport. First of all, it's really expensive. Secondly, the choices always don't support my goal of health. So I always make sure that I've got my shakes, I've got my protein bars, I've got my chocolate snacks with me. And so I count the days. I make sure I have room for all of this right in my suitcase. So that goes in right after the workout clothes, the running shoes, the jump rope. Next comes the nutrition part. All right, so those are two things. So typically I have a shake in my room first thing in the morning. And again, it's cost efficient, it fills me up, it's nutrient rich, and I'm good to go. So that's tip number 2, is plan ahead for your health. No excuses approach. And then tip number 3, this is a double header too. Tip number 3 is I have a travel agent. I have a really great travel agent. She takes care of all the details. Now, this trip coming up, follow me on Facebook. It's going to be an amazing journey. This trip coming up is a bit complicated because I'm going from here to there and north and south and west and hot weather to cooler weather. And so get a travel agent. My travel agent is amazing. And the second piece to that is not only does she work with me to fit my lifestyle again, I'm not big on 6 a.m. flights anymore. So she really takes care to get me an ideal scenario where possible. And then what she does, and here's part 2, is she puts everything into Tripcase for me. It's a really amazing app for your phone, Tripcase. Download that app. Because once she gets all the travel details done and finalized, and that can be for hotels, car rentals, air flights, and she just moves all that into Tripcase. So when I'm on the road, I just hit Tripcase and everything comes up. I know the flights, dates, all of that. It's right in there. Takes the guesswork out, removes all the stress. So for any of you who are hitting the road and or planning it or want to, there are simple ways of maintaining your success. It's all mindset. And staying in focus, staying controlled, and staying happy and healthy while on the road. Follow them. Let me know how that works for you. All right, stay tuned. There'll be more business building tips coming from the road. Love to have you with me. Bye, everyone.